Okay, so I'm just gonna like cut to the chase with the story. I'm not gonna even have an intro because I really just do not feel like it right now. So I have this classmate. Um, let's call her E because her name starts with E. Um, so like this classmate I have, I'm gonna tell you a story about her from last year. Yeah, last year. Um, that really just made her like the devil in my eyes, and I'm a Satanist, and she's the devil. No, well, which really just made her like a super bitch in my eyes. That's what I was trying to say. So this classmate, E, um, back in grade 7, I had to endure her for like every class I had because like we were like in the same grade and like the same class. So a thing about fuck. A thing about E is that she has autism. I also have autism, but she has like more extreme autism than me, and I know that because she constantly has meltdowns, and they got to a point where by like the fifth one, it was I couldn't even feel bad for her anymore. I literally was just like, okay, girly, this is getting way too much. So So me and E kind of got along because were in the same class, so we were kind of forced to endure each other. Well, I was forced to endure her. Um, so basically, like we like had to get along somewhat, even though actually now that I think about it, I didn't get along with like any of my male classmates besides like two, and even then I actually only got along with one of them because the rest were annoying ass bitches, and the couple that weren't annoying I just did not vibe with because we had like extremely different personalities. So anyways, back to E. So basically we were like uh we were like friendly-ish, like we were cordial, but like I did not like her like at all because she just was like really annoying to me, not just because of the meltdowns, it was also because she was in general just really annoying. So basically Um, I literally just thought of her as that, just annoying, not like evil or anything like that, because I get like whenever you have autistic meltdowns, you can't really control what you're doing. So like the door slamming that she constantly fucking did, I should feel like a little bad for her, right? Right? And then the thing happened. I call it the incident. My friends like told me not to talk about this, I'm pretty sure, but I'm keeping everyone anonymous, which should be a little fine. Plus my friends don't really watch my content. I don't think they do at least. Um but anyways, so it was just a normal day and I was in gym class, and the thing about me in gym class is that I don't really do anything unless it's badminton. And even then I only practice badminton because I hate playing with other people. Um, because I have major social anxiety and also I just don't like interacting with people. So basically, I was just like doing my own thing, which included sitting down and just like waiting for gym class to end, even if it was like the start. So basically, and then I heard like screams and shit like that, and I was like, okay, cool. And they were like different screams from like just a regular gym full of teenagers screams. They were like different in a way. I don't know how to explain it. I know I haven't blinked in like a while now. I can see it. So basically, I heard these screams and then E walked out very angrily and I was like, okay, cool. She had another meltdown. God damn it. It was like the end of the year at that point, which I think that's the reason why they didn't expel her the moment this happened. or at least transfer her to a different school because she actually did something terrible. So anyways, so it was just like normal, and then she walked out angrily after some screams, and then I was like, okay, cool. So basically then one of my other friends, let's call her K because her name starts with K. I'm just gonna call people by just like their first name acronym. First name letter. God damn it. Okay. So Kay walked up to me and was like, "Did you see what happened?" And I was like, "No, I didn't. What the fuck are you talking about, girly?" And then she like told me what happened, and it was like crazy, guys. I know I don't look frazzled dazzled, but that's because number one, this situation happened a year ago, and number two, um, I'm just emotionless. Anyways, so Kate told me what happened in like the extreme Cliff Notes version. I never actually figured out like what started this shit, but I don't know. Um, so basically, Eve was being an absolute bitch and ended up kicking someone else in the stomach, and I'm pretty sure crotch too. Let's call that person J because their name starts with J. So I already knew there was at least a bit of bad blood between E and J because I saw it J being a little rude towards E, or at least her friends. I don't really remember this one specific time. Um I was like seeing them like somewhat fighting, not fighting, but like Jay using a bit of a rude tone towards E. So basically, like I knew there was a bit of bad blood between them, but I didn't know it was this bad. Um, so yeah, my friend um told me what happened, and then like a moment later we had to evacuate because someone just got fucking kicked in the stomach. Um, Also Jay had asthma. I forgot to mention that. Like this thing not closing. God damn it. So basically, we got evacuated to the library, and I ended up sitting at a table with one of my other friends. Let's call her A. I forgot her name for a second. So A was face down because, like, obviously, because we were all friends with E somewhat, kind of, somewhat. Well, we weren't friends, but, like, you know what I mean. Ah! How dare you! So, anyways, I was sitting with A was face down on the table because like obviously she would be, and then finally she like looked at me, um, and we were both crying because like the shit went down with someone we were like friendly with, and that like fuck you, and that like really destroyed us because like obviously. So anyways, then um wait. So anyways, we both got up, to get tissues, and then we hugged near, like, the tissue box because, like, we were both crying, so, like, obviously, but I was, like, crying more than her because I'm just, like, better than her in every aspect. So, anyways, after that hug, we got tissues, and then we went back to our table. So then, after a little bit, right. So anyways, after a little bit, we were finally allowed back into gym class, um, because like the coast was clear, and I'm pretty sure maybe I don't know, like E like was gone, disintegrated into dust, and J was like I don't know. Pretty sure they were both like in the bathroom, but like not together because that would be a fucking safety hazard, and the school would have been sued probably. But anyways, I'm pretty sure like E was like in like a different room in the bathroom from J. I don't know. I heard this from one of my other friends. I wasn't there because I would never enter a girl's bathroom because I am one of those bitches who is neither a girl or a boy, so I don't really use the normal bathrooms and locker rooms. I have my own designated space. Well, actually, it's not my own designated space. It's like the disabled and teachers' bathroom, but like, who cares? It's my own space now. So, anyways, we were let back into gym class, and me, my friend A, and her friend M, were like all together. I'm somewhat friendly with M, but I don't really talk to her as much. Um, we were all like at a bench near the girls' locker room. Because we did not want to do jack shit after like what happened. Sorry, my leg itches. Um, so we were just sitting on a bench, and then M was acting kind of weird, and then went into the girls' locker room, and A was like, "What the fuck?" and went into the girls' locker room with her. And I was like, bitch, what? Y'all are just gonna leave me here to fend for myself? Bitches? Bitch asses? Who? I hate you two. And then I was like contemplating in my head whether I should go into the girls' locker room with them because I did not really want to. Because, like, what if someone else was in there? And then I just like talked to like um the like teacher's assistant person who basically exists to make sure the class doesn't actually fucking kill each other when the teacher isn't around, and when the teacher is around they're kind of just there to make sure the class doesn't yell. um so basically, um I finally mustered up the courage with the help of the teacher's assistant. I'm pretty sure they might be called EAs, they might be TAs, I don't remember. Girl. Anyways, so I finally went into the girls' locker room with them, and it was just A, M, and the air. So basically, it was like all sleigh and stuff, and then eventually gym class was let out because like y'all know how school works. I don't remember if it was the last period of the day or if there were more periods after. If there was more periods after that, because I remember seeing Jay at her locker. I don't remember if I was going to the bathroom or going to a class or something. Probably not going to a class because back in grade 7, this happened in grade 7, by the way. Um, I didn't have to go to different classrooms besides my option classrooms. I was only like in like the focus class. That's the class for the autistic kids. Um, so basically, um, I didn't have to go anywhere but that room and my option classes, and I don't think I had any options that day, or maybe it was lunch, I don't remember. So I just remember Jay being at her locker with, I'm pretty sure, the principal behind her because like she had to leave early because like the bitch got kicked in the stomach. So yeah, that's kind of the entire story. I wrote about this for ELA class this year, because my teacher asked us to write a um a story about like an experience that made our opinions change about someone, and for this story I used to just think the bitch was annoying, but now I think she is actually Satan. Fuck, wait, go back. I think she's actually like a whole ass bitch. So the really sad part about this story is that I still have to interact with her this year because she's in one of my option classes, and also I have to have like study block and health with her because she's autistic and I'm autistic, so we have to be in the focus classroom. for health and study block, which is really sad. And also, I have textiles with her, and I really, really kind of want to transfer out of textiles, but I also don't want to. Um, both like for the reason of like I don't want to interact with E, and also I just this year textiles has been less good than last year. Um, so yeah. So anyways, God, I look like. Sorry, I was just thinking about how much I look like one of my classmates this year because like we're basically twins, except she kind of possibly hates me and I have a crush on her, so like we're yeah. Anyways, ignoring what I just said, um so yeah, I wrote about this story in ELA class. I haven't handed it in because I wasn't there when we were handing the shit in. So I never really got a chance to. I forgot that I had popcorn. Oh, ASMR. So yeah, that's the story of the bitch and the me. Um, the bitch being E and the me being me bitch. Um, so yeah, that's kind of the entire story. Nothing else really bad has happened since because like number one, I don't have really any classrooms with that person anymore. The only classes I do have are the three that I mentioned. And she also hasn't had many breakdowns as often anymore. Except wait, she has. Now that I think about it, I can recall three that she's had. One of them being in textiles literally like a couple fucking days ago, and I'm just like tired by this point. Like Jesus fucking Christ, just like I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do, but like do something. Like yeah, that's kind of all I have to say. Just fuck you, bitch.